So I was traveling in India a few years ago with a couple of my friends, and we got to Kanyakumari, which is the tip of India, the edge where the Arabian Sea is clashing with two oceans. And there were no tourists there. We were the only ones there that were not Indian. And one morning we woke up, and everything was really weird. The ocean was really, really weird. Waves were coming from different directions. All the dogs were running around in circles, and the birds were flying around, and everything was really bizarre. And we were standing on a roof for a long time, overlooking the water. And after a few hours, at around 1 o'clock, all the water just started to go back into the ocean, like 2 or 3 kilometers into the ocean. And you can see the bottom of the ocean, and all the fish were like jumping around, and it was really, really, really crazy. And approximately after 20 minutes or half an hour, we can really see the horizon like starting to just lift. It was really, really, really weird, like really surreal experience, and just everything just started to lift. You can see the water just coming to you, and all the people were shouting like the water is coming, and starting to run in the street. And only when it got really close we understood that this is just a massive wave, and it just broke down into the streets, and everything was flashed, like water were coming out of cars and buses, and all the pier was breaking down. There's a big statue there where Gandhi's ashes are buried. It's very touristic, and there were so many people standing on the statue, and they were just washed off by the water. And then everything just went chaos. The police came, and they just started putting everyone on buses and taking them away, and we lost our bags and everything. And they took us, the police took us to Kollam, which is the next state, and just put us in an ashram, and we had to sleep on the floor for a couple of nights with nothing, no shower, no food, no water. And yeah, only after 3 days we were walking around Kollam city, and we passed this electric shop, and they had many televisions outside, and all the television we saw like BBC, CNN, and only then we realized it was the tsunami wave that we didn't know. We just thought it was like something that happened in India, and only then we thought, oh, maybe we should call home. And I called my mom after 3 days of my entire family thinking I'm dead. And I remember when she picked up the phone and I told her it's me, she dropped the phone on the floor, and I really remember the sound of the phone falling on the floor, and she picked it up and she immediately said, I have to call the embassy, I have to call the ambassador. And later on I realized that I was actually a missing person, and the Israeli embassy was looking for me for 3 days. But this is how it is in India. And yeah, that's my story of the tsunami wave.